You were not yet born, when you were already the most powerful being in the world. In order to prevent your parents from thinking you were an anomaly, you planned to be born and spend time with them as an ordinary person. But the moment your parents gave you a name, your natural enemy had already changed, and the golden list had been born. Even while you were still in your mother's womb, you were exposed to the world. The Hongmen Golden List will announce a list every 3 years. And this time it is the cultivation list that will be announced. The higher the cultivation level, the higher the ranking. Only the top 100 will be announced. And those on the list will receive rich rewards. At this moment, no movie monster can escape. They have all been exposed by the Golden List. Some people even discovered that monsters who have been dead for tens of thousands of years are still alive. And their cultivation bases have also improved a lot. Until the Hongmen Golden List was opened. Now, the 100th place is announced. 100th place Chen Mingjiao, nicknamed Downwest Immortal. Reward for the realm of Holy King, a wisp of innate immortal air. With the exposure of the Golden List, 100th place. Everyone in the immortal realm in the city can hear the innate immortal air. The Holy King realm is only 100th place. How strong must the people above be? This is a bit exaggerated, isn't it? 100th place, the God of Wealth King. But it's normal when you think about it. It's normal for so many people to be hidden tigers. I'm really envious of my Golden Dawn realm. It seems that being in the top 100 for the rest of my life is already a long shot. When they heard that 100th place was the Holy King realm, everyone was shocked. The Holy King realm is already a very unfamiliar realm. Many people spend their entire lives and are unable to reach the Holy King realm. Some people are born with a super strong holy body and can easily reach the realm of the Holy King through cultivation in the future. Another Zizhou, one of the 3,000 great states, an old man slowly opened his eyes and looked at the Hongmen Golden List in surprise. It turned out to be a fairy lord. Fairy Chen 100th place can get such a good reward. Then I, the ancestor of the purple blood, can't get an even better award. Innate fairy chair, if I can get it. I'm confident that I can enter a higher realm. He was very confident in himself, because he was in the realm of the great emperor. As far as he knew, there were emperors or above. There are at most 10 people, out of hundreds of billions of people. Only 10 are emperors or above, so he is sure to get the ranking prize from the previous century. On the other side, in a secret room of a sect in Hangzhou, an old man who looked as skinny as a skeleton heard the sound of the Golden List and instantly opened his eyes. I didn't expect that I would become famous to the point of faking death and retreating for so many years. And yet I was exposed by this so-called Hongmen Golden List. The old man spoke in surprise. What exactly is this Hongmen Golden List? He faked his death and went into retreat hundreds of years ago, and secluded himself in the dark room of his own sect to practice, thinking about breaking through to the level of sage and then going out. Unexpectedly, he was exposed by the Golden Python. However, after hearing the reward, he was ecstatic. Innate immortal energy is actually such a treasure. Once I receive the reward, I will definitely be able to break through to sage. Then I can seek revenge from that old guy. He was so famous that he gnashed his teeth. His chest kept rising and falling. The reason he secluded himself was because he was seriously injured, and his lifespan plummeted. Thinking about going into seclusion to break through to sage, and then going to take revenge after restoring his strength, unexpectedly, this Hongmen Jinban gave him a trace of innate immortal energy. With this immortal energy, he will definitely be able to break through to the level of sage. A trace of innate immortal energy. The entire Shuanshan immortal realm was in an uproar. This is a peerless treasure. Anyone who obtains it can break through their cultivation. Even a divine emperor can greatly increase their strength. Only 100th place can receive such a generous reward. Then the rewards behind it must be even more generous. Everyone could not help but start to look forward to it. Then the 99th place was quickly revealed. 99th place Lish 1, Saint King Realm. Reward, 2 strands of innate immortal air. After hearing the reward, everyone was shocked and amazed. It's the Saint King, who has an additional strand of innate immortal air. This is too good. If I could get it, I would definitely be able to quickly break through to the stage of crossing the tribulation. It's the Saint King. Why is the reward so different? A strand of immortal air can make a big difference. If I become famous, I'm afraid I'll be overjoyed. The exposure was quick, as each name was revealed. But when the 90th name was revealed, many people were shocked. The 90th name Chu Wei Yu. nicknamed the all-powerful Demon King Holy King Realm, was rewarded with 10 strands of innate immortal air, plus the supreme innate treasure. What surprised everyone wasn't the reward, but the name and nickname of this person. Didn't this person die hundreds of years ago? How did he appear on the golden list? Can someone who has fallen also appear on the golden list? But what's the point of getting this reward? Can't you figure it out? It must be that he didn't die, and is now exposed on the golden list. Is that true? The Demon King of Tongshan has killed many people. He is now in Taizhou. I don't know how many people want to kill him. They have been looking for him for hundreds of years. I thought he was dead, but now I see that he is not dead. Those people will definitely not let it go. And on the other side, in Taizhou, as everyone said, the Demon King of Tongshan has enemies. One of the sacred grounds in Taizhou is the Luoqia sacred ground. After hearing this name, the head of the sacred ground became furious. Damn, this Demon King of Tongshan is still alive. I thought he was already dead. No wonder I couldn't find him after searching for hundreds of years. The Patriarch was furious. The aura of the Supreme Sage instantly spread out. It scared the surrounding elders into trembling. They naturally knew why the Patriarch was so angry. It was because the Supreme Sage had killed his wife and child. That's why he was so furious. Come, continue searching for the Supreme Sage's whereabouts for me. I have cultivated for hundreds of years. I have broken through to the level of Supreme Sage. Now I can finally take my revenge. And in Chenzhou, not far from Taizhou, a middle-aged man hiding in a cave heard the sound of the golden list and immediately realized the seriousness of the situation. Well, no, I've been discovered. This golden list has even been exposed. I can't stay here for long. Tongshan Demon King Jin muttered to himself. He had hidden for hundreds of years and thought that the plan was flawless. But now it has been exposed on the golden list. Those enemies will definitely come looking for him. Now that his cultivation has not yet been completely restored, he cannot fight those people head-on. After he obtains the primordial air of the Shilling, he no longer needs to hide because of the Tongshan Demon King. Many people already know that the golden list of the primordial chaos can be exposed. Everyone, whether they fake death or use concealment techniques, under his nose, none of it worked. And you, who are still in your mother's womb, after learning about this, know that this golden list will definitely expose you. Even people who escaped by faking death can be found out. Then you must also be able to do it while you're still in your mother's womb. Unexpectedly, I have to become famous before I'm even born. But no one should suspect it's a child's head, right? 89th place, Zhijiawei, the Holy Revered One. A wisp of primordial purple air as a reward. Primordial purple air is actually such a treasure. This is a good treasure. This Zhijiawei must lose to him. His Holiness Zhirong estimated that he could break through to the level of Quasi Emperor Jingguomen. The wisp of primordial purple air as a reward for 89th place. Everyone was shocked, and even more looked forward to the rewards that followed. And more people were wondering who exactly invented this Hongmen Jinbai. He can even come up with such a treasure as primordial purple air. It's too generous and heroic. As you hear name after name being announced, you get a little tired of it. And then you take back the spirit stone and get ready for bed. Slowly you fall into a beautiful dream. 50th place, Liu Shimen, Holy Sage, is rewarded with 10 strands of the purple air of the Hongmen and the low-grade heavenly treasure. The bottom 50 have all been announced, and it's only Holy Sage level 1. This makes many people feel like they're one step away. No way. Are there really only so few former emperors or great emperors? It's already 50th place, and it's still the Holy Lord. I'm afraid that only those rank 30th or below are quasi-emperors. Do you really think that becoming an emperor is that easy? Without tens of thousands of years of cultivation, how can one become an emperor? Every former emperor has blazed a bloody trail by killing their way to the top, and they have to be able to withstand loneliness. The road to becoming an emperor is anything but easy. Over the past tens of thousands of years, there have only been a few former emperors who have become world famous. Just thinking about those former emperors makes the crowd a little excited. I wonder which of those former emperors is the number one. On the other side, in the dragon state of the Dragon Nation, the capital city, Dragon Aoshin sat on a dragon throne made of dragon bones and looked at the golden list of the primordial chaos. With a faint smile, it was really interesting that the golden list could expose everyone's cultivation. Dragon Aoshin's mouth curled up slightly, and he laughed faintly. Usually, people above the level of a holy king often like to conceal their cultivation, or have extremely powerful cultivation concealment techniques that others simply cannot see through. Just like him, who is the heavenly emperor, no one can see through his cultivation, because he possesses the strongest concealment technique in history, the concealment technique. But now this golden list seems to be able to discern his cultivation level. Otherwise, it would not have announced everyone's cultivation level. I wonder where I would rank as a celestial emperor, and what reward I can get. Time passed little by little, until nightfall. The Hongman Golden List announced a total of 70 people. Until the final 30th place was still the respect of the saints, and has not yet been announced. But surprisingly, after the 30th place, the Hongman Golden List was gone. Today is the end. The top 30 will be announced tomorrow. It's just over like that. It's confusing. It's just gone. That's too hasty. I thought it would be announced in full. I'm speechless. Can't it just end? Why have to keep us in suspense? There are still 70 people who haven't reached the level of Quasi Divine. This is too difficult. Haha, you have to know. Between the Holy Lord and the Quasi Divine, there is a big ditch. This is the watershed. Those who break through the Quasi Divine are destined to be the same as the heavens. I'm still very curious. Dragon Emperor, Cold Emperor, and Demon, Tiger Emperor, these three are the strongest immortals. Who would rank first? These three immortals are the most famous and terrifying among the immortals. To single out the Dragon Emperor, he once fought against 10,000 enemies and killed 10,000 saints in anger. There were also two Quasi-Emperors among them, but he killed them all without any effort. So everyone is eager to see which three immortals will be able to take first place. The next morning, Mr. Zeligia stroked your belly, and you slowly opened your eyes. You had slept a full night. A new day had come for the host. Did you log in? Upon hearing this,